I just got a new gun a couple of days ago. Got a really good deal on it because of some finish issues on the barrel, some on the frame, the ejector tube. The gun shop that I got it from, he's told me he's sold over 3,000 guns since he got this one and said it was just time to get rid of it. So he offered it to me for 75 bucks. With the background check and tax, it came out to I think 89.62. So really good deal on it. It's a Chiappa 1873-22 single action. It's just got like an alloyed frame, alloyed cylinder. I believe the barrel even is not real like steel or whatever, but it's got a sleeve on the inside of the barrel, and it's got a sleeves on the inside of the cylinder that I'm assuming are steel. Fit and finish on it leaves a little bit to be desired, I think. No safety, so this is a 5-shot 6-shooter. This came with plastic grips, which is something I'll probably try to upgrade if I can. Either figure out how to make my own, which sounds fun, but I don't know if I can even do it. I looked them up online. There is such a thing as wooden grips to replace these, but I couldn't find any that were in stock. Their website leaves a lot to be desired as far as parts and accessories go, I thought. But I'm used to a Heritage Rough Rider. This thing is, finish on it's mostly wore off, but I've had this 5-6 years. It comes with wooden grips and stuff, so I kind of like that better. But as far as like, this is more of a full size, like what they actually would have been like with a bigger caliber. But haven't shot it yet. I'm hoping to shoot it later today. And it doesn't have the 4 clicks. It's got 1, 2, 3. So it operates half cock. Flip the loading gate, turn the cylinder, eject your empties with the ejector. So it's not like a Ruger where it just spins freely with the gate, which I like the half cock, but when you're cocking a single action, I want to hear 4 clicks, and there's only 3, so that's a little bit off. Firing pin right there. I oiled it up so it would, because it was a little rough. It had been sitting in his shop for at least 10 years. I mean, I started going there, when I was like 21. I'm 28 now, and he'd had it quite a while at that point. So right off the bat, had an issue with it. I thought I'd throw some bullets in it in my basement and point it towards something safe that I didn't care. Obviously it wasn't going to go off anyway, but cylinder wouldn't turn when it was loaded. So I had to take, and see all this shined up spot here, I had to take a file and file that down, polish it up, put the cylinder back in, file it down, polish it up, keep reloading my cylinder until I got it to where it would turn all the way around. There's a little bit of a ridge in there, and when it was loaded you couldn't turn the cylinder. And to add to that, 2 of these are apparently raised up or something, the sleeves or something. This one, let's see, yeah, that one and that one. The other 4, if they were loaded, it would turn. Those 2 would still get caught, so I had to file it down some more. But I finally got it to a point where you can load it and the cylinder spins all the way around. So hopefully after all that it shoots good. But whether or not this is a good buy for somebody as their first revolver, I would almost say no. If you're looking for a single action 22 that's closer to the actual size of a big revolver, like if you wanted to do cowboy action shooting, we're going to train yourself to use a big size revolver, this would be a good training one. Same basic action and everything. But as far as, those are a lot of issues you shouldn't be having. And when the guy at the gun shop got it, he said these finish issues are already there. I might try to re-blue that Never done that before, don't know what I'm doing. I have one of the kits, I just haven't used it on anything yet. I thought about redoing my Rough Riders, but I don't know, I kind of like that used more outlook to them. But definitely bigger frame, bigger cylinder. It's heavier, but with those plastic grips, it's probably about the same weight. But these are really bad quality grips in my opinion. When you look them up online, they only charge $5 for them. That's just, you know, that's really cheap. I mean, it probably costs more to ship them to your house than it would to buy the grips themselves. But I can't say too many things about like shooting it. I will say that the sight picture on it is amazing. When you look down this barrel, I mean, those sights are just crisp. I don't know if I can get this in the camera at all. I don't really know what I'm doing here. But yeah, you can kind of see it even in there. Sight picture is really crisp. I'm not really comparing it to a Rough Rider, but well, I kind of am. But you know, you can't tell where your sight picture is really on a Rough Rider. So the notch is more defined and things like that. But seems like the edges aren't rounded off. They're kind of like really angular, which to me doesn't look as good. Trigger's kind of small, I thought. Like, not Rough Riders have a nice wide trigger, and these are offset in the frame just a little bit. So I don't know why that would be. I think I haven't taken it completely apart yet, but I think internally it should be pretty much the same as any other single action. Pretty sure I can do all the repairs myself. Something that doesn't really matter but also is kind of funny. All the screws on the grip frame are Phillips and the rest are flathead, which is another thing that's just a little different. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's probably actually a good thing. But yeah, I figured for basically $90 all said and done, I couldn't pass it up. It still looks like it'd be fun to shoot, but definitely one you want to have a cowboy load with. I don't know if I'll ever put 6 in it. But yeah, it's a nice gun. I think yeah, I don't know if these are really better than Heritage Rough Rider or worse. I haven't shot it yet, but it's got good points and bad points like everything else. But I'll have a video on actually shooting it at some point here. So anyway, thanks for watching.